Today, let's talk about quality. Let's talk about the joke of production and servicing goods, what it's come to, and at the same time, we'll touch on climate change and doing our part. Okay. Now, first, let's take a look that we got a president that's saying that we need to really crack down and really need to, we're damaging the planet. We're fossil fuels and all this shit really damaging the planet. And this has got to stop. We all have to do our part. Me and you, the little homeowners and stuff like that. We're destroying it. We have to do tests on our cars, put them through rigorous bullshit. When come to find out that the home AC unit and that stuff puts out just as much damage to the ozone layer, to the planet as our cars do. But put that aside. We get our crap, all of our crap, from China. We are consumers. We are geared to be consumers. Our children are raised to be consumers. They have a Play McDonald's. They have a Play refrigerator. They have a Play stocking store. They are built and designed to be consumers. That's all the government wants us to be, is to consume stuff. If you ever notice, we buy stuff, we use it a while, we put it in the basement, we throw it out, and we buy more stuff constantly. That's what we do. We are consumers. We are bred to be consumers. That's what they want us. What do you think the capital market is designed for? It's designed for people that consume stuff. Okay, now, where is all of our stuff coming from? Where's all of our junk coming from that we get now? I mean, we get junk that, the shit on Amazon's fucking garbage anymore. There's hardly anything good anymore. Nothing lasts. You get a car phone charger, it lasts fucking 3 months and it stops working. I got a fan from 1978 from my grandmother that fucking cord's frayed and falling apart. It still fucking works great. But we get a phone charger that's pushing 5 fucking volts through it. Okay, and it can't fucking last more than 4 months. What the fuck is going on? That's because it's designed that way. Okay, it's always been designed that way. In the 50s, what happened was we used to make the best products in the world. When we made something, that son of a bitch was going to last. Main thing was they came out with the washer and dryer. And they said people just are not going to buy this fucking machine. They're not going to trust it. They wanted to wash their clothes through the wringer to make sure they were clean. And I understand that because they've been doing it for so long. Okay? And they said, no, this machine's going to change everything. They came out with that electric washing machine. And they built it like a fucking tank. That son of a bitch, those son of a bitches lasted 25, 30 years. What happened was they had all these showrooms around the country, these appliance stores in all the small towns, okay? Selling them up like left and right, okay? Selling them. All of a sudden the showroom's empty. No one's coming. The manager comes out and says, what's going on? A little slow today. He says, I hate to say this, but I think everyone in this town has a washing machine. Huh. That's a problem. Talk to the other showroom, same thing. Everybody has a washing machine. They built these motherfuckers the last 25, 30 years. No one's going to need a washing machine. So I think it was Maytag, which was GE at the time. What's the most expensive part in this machine? They said the transmission, the piece that goes underneath the drive. We're going to design that to only last 4 years, and it won't be worth replacing. He said, yes, sir, but if we do that, no one will buy our product because Whirlpool and Hoover will outlast us. He said, no, they won't. How do you know that? He said, because their showrooms have to be empty too. They'll do the same thing we're doing. And that's what happened. Now, in retrospect, that was a good idea. It wasn't a terrible, terrible idea. But that idea changed the face of production for this country, for the world, and for the merchandise that we buy. Because once that little crack in total quality and total perfection left, it got to the point we're at today. Slowly, it got to the point they are today where they're like, just fucking put it on the shelf and sell it. Who gives a shit? They're going to buy it, and they're going to buy another one. And that's where we are today. There is no quality control. They bang out 1 million or something they know is fucked up. Put it up. Just sell it. Put it on Amazon. Sell it. We all buy it. Okay? It breaks. We buy another one from the same fucking production line as the last one. So it's going to do the same fucking thing. China knows our number. They know we'll just keep buying. So they just keep popping out shit. Now, let's go back to the climate change. All the crap we buy is made in China. Okay? China produces 75% of the toxicities that's in our atmosphere and in our water from burning coal. They burn and use more coal in their factories than anybody. But our asshole president gets on the television and tells us it's our responsibility. But if you trace it out, if you look at the whole thing and trace it out, his capital market that they're all getting rich on, they're all making money off of, is mainly run off the junk we buy from China, which is the one that's the main culprit of Earth destruction. But that's acceptable. But me and you have to pay extra tags and extra stickers and check our cars and really watch what we do. And, you know, you got to look at the guy and go, fuck you, asshole. You're getting rich off of China's fucking, off of the S&P market that's run by China, that's burning coal like a motherfucker, but you want us to take the brunt of it and blame it on and make it on our weight? Get the fuck. You see, that's what I mean. And the American people fall for this shit, this climate change bullshit. You know, the planet's been around for fucking 4.6 billion years. Are you kidding me? This fucking thing had asteroids slam into it at fucking size of New Jersey. It's had 2 volcanoes at the same time that changed the temperature for fucking 100,000 years. We're coming out of our 5th ice age. It's going to get colder before it gets warmer, no matter what the fuck you do. Okay, the rock is going to be fine. Unless an asteroid would hit this thing really fucking hard and knock it out of its orbit, this planet is going to be absolutely fine. We'll be gone. We'll be gone. But the planet is going to be fine. It's going to be fine and dandy. Maybe the dinosaurs will come back. Who knows? Who cares? Okay? For them arrogant son of a bitches to say that it's our fault for the climate change when the junk we buy that we don't need, we just buy junk, that they're making money on comes from China and it's our fault, you're fucked up, man. You are fucked up. Fuck off. Fuck our government. Get rid of them. They're not worth shit. Our government is not worth the fucking dime it takes up. They are an overbearing, overpowerful, arrogant. There's no humility in our government anymore. They're arrogant fucking assholes. Remember when Kennedy and fucking other presidents would come on the things and talk to America as if, hey man, what do you think of this? What do you think, this is my plans. They don't talk like that anymore. They talk like an arrogant fucking, you know what happens to people like that? They get fucking burned. When people are that cocksure, they get burnt every time. And that's what's going to happen. We're going to get burnt. We're going to get caught with our pants down and probably lose a war. That's what's going to happen. We're glutton for it. We're glutton for it. Why do you think the Russian war is dragging on? Why do you think? What do you think Russia's intent is? Russia's intent is to drain us into a fucking bad credit rating because our debt's going to be so fucking deep. Okay, because don't forget, we're fucking $90 billion in debt with Ukraine for no reason. It's a war they can't win, so we just gave them money. But don't forget, every bridge and infrastructure in our country is falling apart. So that still needs to be addressed. Okay, by that time, we will be so far in debt that our AAA credit rating will be reduced. Okay, at that point, it'll be hard for us to fucking borrow money from anybody. We won't be able to print any more money because inflation will be so fucking high and everything will be fucking expanded as far as it can go. So we'll be fucked. About that time, World War III will come into effect. China and Russia will be sitting fucking pretty with a military that's built up and ready to go. Ours has been depleted for 4 years now. Biden hasn't put a nickel into our military. Okay? So we're going to be caught with our pants down. It'll be worse than Pearl Harbor, is really what's going to happen. And no one cares. No one cares. When the bombs start falling, then you'll go, gee, maybe Trump was right. Maybe we are fucking sitting ducks. Yeah, we are. Okay, but keep consuming, keep buying your junk, and just wait it out. You're fools. Get rid of our government. Not one person, not a party, not a couple. There's no parties. There's no two fucking parties. They're all making money. They're all getting rich on us. Okay? They're taking taxes from people that make less than $100,000 a year. They barely have 2 nickels to rub the fucking together, but they're taking taxes out of their paycheck that they use to feed their kids to give Ukraine, a corrupt, fucked up country that is in a war that it has no way of winning. That's what our government's doing to us, okay? And making it feel like it's your fault. That's how sick they are. And we fall for it because we have no spine and no backbone. And that's a shame of this country. We had balls at one time. We were ready to suit up, show up, pitchforks, torches, guns a-blazing, ready to go. We're just passive little fucks. Why do you think they legalize marijuana? Why do you think so? Why do you think they legalize alcohol? Because it's depressant, it's passive, it makes you tired, it makes you lazy, and it makes you just not give a fuck. And that's what they want. They want a country of people that don't give a fuck what happens until it's too late. And they go, oh wow, we're fucked. And the government goes, yeah, we had y'all stoned and drunk. You didn't know. It's wake the fuck up. Wake up. Throw some balls, man. These are doomed. We're all doomed. They're setting you up like bowling pins. Stop being a consumer.